Hurricane Melissa is now one of the strongest storms that we have ever seen and is about to make landfall in Jamaica as a Category 5. I'm meteorologist Andrew Markowitz, and here's the latest update. Hurricane Melissa has reached her lowest pressure yet, down to an astounding 892 millibars. Despite now being so close to land, Melissa still has yet to exhibit any signs of weakening, as indicated by the intact inner eye wall. Melissa is now tied for third strongest hurricane ever recorded in the Atlantic Basin and could be the strongest hurricane to ever make landfall, surpassing Labor Day 1935. To give you more perspective about how ferocious Melissa is, for the first time ever, hurricane hunters had to abandon their recon mission because the turbulence was too extreme. In another mission, they found a flock of birds in the eye, which happens when the winds are too strong for them to escape. Landfall will occur late this morning in St. Elizabeth Parish near Black River before heading toward Trelawney Parish. This will be the worst storm that Jamaica has ever experienced, and the worst impacts will be near the center and to 30 miles east. The most rain will fall in central Jamaica, where many areas will see between 20 and 30 inches, and some could see as high as 40. This will lead to catastrophic life-threatening flooding and will also likely produce numerous landslides. 1 to 2 feet of rain is also expected to fall in eastern Cuba. Hurricane-force winds extend about 30 miles away from the center and will be in excess of 100 miles per hour near the eye. Tropical storm-force winds extend about 200 miles away from the center. Life-threatening storm surge of up to 13 feet is expected on the southwest coast of Jamaica near the center of the storm, decreasing as one moves to the east, as well as lower on the north coast. Melissa will make a second hurricane landfall in eastern Cuba, likely as a Category 3 on Wednesday, October 29th, before heading to the Bahamas. Later in the week, Melissa could track close enough to Bermuda to bring tropical storm or even hurricane impact, so we will have to watch that closely. A hurricane warning remains in effect for Jamaica, eastern Cuba, and central and southeastern Bahamas. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Haiti, the Cuban province of Las Tunas, and the Turks and Caicos, where a hurricane watch is also in effect. Unfortunately, this worst-case scenario that meteorologists have been fearing the past several days is about to become reality. It is extremely gut-wrenching to know that on the other side, we are about to see damage that is comparable to some of the worst storms we have seen in modern recorded history. The only good thing about this storm is that it never went through the eye wall replacement cycle, and so it's actually a pretty small storm like Hurricane Andrew was. Near the center of the storm, that means we'll see utter devastation, but in eastern Jamaica, even places like Kingston, we may actually fare okay-ish. That westward shift that we saw yesterday, that was actually very good news for the eastern part of the country, but on the other hand, it was worse for the west. This is a recovery effort that will take a very long time, especially in impoverished and remote areas. We're talking not only months, but years in some places like Maria and Puerto Rico. At this point, all we are able to do is keep those in the path of Melissa in our thoughts and pray that they can weather the storm. Hope everybody stays safe, and for continuous coverage on Hurricane Melissa and other severe weather all around the world, please make sure to follow me on all social media platforms so you can stay weather aware.